Alright guys, welcome back to your 6th AngularJS tutorial, in which we'll be covering on more on expressions and directives which we learned in the past couple of tutorials. So we learned about expressions and directives, like that expressions are used to echo out simply a bunch of text inside two curly braces, opening curly braces and closing curly braces, and directives kinda attach your control of HTML elements to other elements. So let's see how you can make them more dynamic and how to make them work together. And we'll be talking about one more directive in Angular called ng-init, but it is not used that much because of controllers in AngularJS, which we'll be discussing soon. So let's take a look at what ng-init is. So ng-init kinda allows you to store data inside your HTML itself so that you can use it somewhere else, pretty much like you store variables in JavaScript. So let's have a look. So let's say I initialize my app. Oh, I have already done it in the HTML section. So what I can do is I'll just type div ng-init and I'll type here language equals AngularJS. Notice the quotes, because since we are kind of creating a variable type of thing and assigning it to language in it, and to output this we could simply do like we did in like 5+5 regular expression. Similarly, we can just type language, so it would echo out a AngularJS as its output, because language is currently set to AngularJS. But however, if I type a quote around it, then you'll see that we get language itself. So make sure, just like in JavaScript, we make use of variables directly without inside any quotes. Similarly, you have to use the data stored by ng-init without any quotes while calling them. So the next thing we can do with it is to create, let's say, input type, a text box, and we can use ng model to bind whatever we used here. So let's say if I write your preferred language, and I write here language, and by default also I want to show a default value to it. So what happens now is, let me see, let me make you see this, and it here, right here, says that your preferred language is AngularJS, and automatically it appears here. So whatever I make changes to here, let's say PHP or MATLAB or maybe JavaScript for some folks out there. So that's how basically ng-init works, but we won't be using it much when I introduce controllers to you, and maybe we would be doing that in next couple of tutorials. So stay tuned with me, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching.